Creative Writing Advice with me, JJ Barnes. If you don't know me, I'm JJ. I am the author of How to Write a Story, which is out now on Amazon. I take you from the beginning of your story all the way through your midpoint to the climax. I cover everything in between, and yeah, I'm hoping that with this book I will be able to help you and inspire you to finally get your story told. So today is a Monday, and I say this every week, but if you are new to this channel and are not familiar, my usual videos are a writing advice series, fairly simple and straightforward, where I take a piece of writing advice, I break it down, I reference pop culture, things that you probably have heard of, and if you haven't, I just explain them anyway. I try to make it as accessible as possible and enjoyable and entertaining. But Monday is a little bit different, because on a Monday I have my little bag, my little unicorn bag that I stole from my daughter, and in this I put questions about anything that I get sent during the week. Some of them are older, some of them are newer, so if you sent in a question like weeks ago and I've not done it yet, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it is because I mix them all up so that they are all mixed and you don't know what's going to come out. They are literally about anything, and it's quite an experience doing this. So what will come out, I don't know, and we'll have a bit of fun, I hope. I try not to go on for too long because I don't like to be boring. But yeah, I'm aiming for it to be fun and interesting, and I always say, as long as you keep sending me questions, I will keep doing these videos. If you get bored of these videos and want me to do either something completely different or just go back to straight writing advice, just tell me, it's fine. As long as you are having fun with these videos, I will keep making them. So, I will crack straight on and we'll see what we've got. Alright. What instruments does Jonathan play? So if you don't know, Jonathan is my partner. He is also scoring our film that we made, Hollowhead, and he plays pretty much anything, really. He mostly plays piano and guitar. They're the ones that he's probably most comfortable and confident playing. But he's got this talent. You know those people who can like hear a piece of music and then they just play it? He's like that. I am not at all musical, so he'll be like, oh, it was just a little doodle idea. It was a real simple bit of music, and it's just, you know, it's just a few pieces of the orchestra that he like writes the music for, and he like records in. I don't know how he does it. He blows my mind. I'm not musical at all, so when he talks about it's this key and then I transfer to this key and I don't know what he's talking about. I have no clue. But he plays mostly piano and guitar, but he can kind of just turn his hand to anything. And he writes incredible music too. Okay. What would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal? I mean, we're in the time of Corona, and I think everybody is finding the, like here in the UK, we've got real restrictions on who we're allowed to see and where we're allowed to go. And I think the hardest thing people are finding is the human contact. Everybody misses being able to hug. Like, I haven't hugged my granddad. He's my last grandparent alive, and I haven't hugged him just in a very, very long time, and I don't know. I don't know if I'll get to again. When, if. So I think the restrictions we have on us now, meaning we can't hug and touch the people that we would like to. Like, I've hugged my mom much more recently than my granddad because the restrictions lifted and we were able to do a bit more contact, but now I can't hug my mom again, and I'm finding it so hard. And the kids miss their grandparents. Like, I think if the government made it illegal for us to touch other people, I think that would be the worst thing, because so much of our mental health and well-being, like, honestly, I miss hugging my mom. My kids miss hugging their grandparents so much. Like, I think that would be the worst thing. And I might not have said that like this time last year before the whole lockdown stuff was going on. Like, I might not even have considered it, but I think everything that we've been experiencing has kind of put a lot of stuff into perspective that we had never really thought about. So That's my answer. If Batman and Robin, my cats, not like the comic book heroes, like my cats, I'm assuming, could speak a human language that isn't English, what would they speak? I think Robin has a touch of the French about him. He's very elegant, and he has a sort of, yeah, I feel like Robin could speak French. He looks like somebody who could be tiptoeing around Paris, looking all sophisticated and lovely, and yeah, he's quite, that's how I imagine Robin. Batman, I don't know if Batman would have another language. I think he could be like American, but like sort of Midwestern. He's kind of rough and ready, and I feel like he could be, am I being incredibly stereotypical right now? I can imagine Batman like with cowboy boots and a check shirt doing like that kind of stuff. I mean, this is all based, like, a lot of this is based on like movies and stuff, so it's probably incredibly offensive. But yeah, I don't know if Batman would speak another language, but I can see Robin speaking French. Just tell me if I'm being horrible. I think I'm being complimentary. In my head I am, but I might be just being an absolute dick. Okay. Oh, this is so awkward. I don't like it. Guys, would you call yourself a physically... I can't even say it. I'm awkward. I don't like it. Would you call yourself a physically attractive person? My partner thinks I am. My ex-husband didn't think I was. I've had boyfriends who thought I am. I would say that I am not hugely unattractive. Like, I've been complimented. I think there are a lot of people a lot more physically attractive than me, but I don't think I'm completely unattractive. This is very uncomfortable. I feel very sick answering this. I'm not very good with things like that. It makes me feel very awkward. I would say I'm not a complete ugmo, but I'm not like in the top 10% of beauties. I think that's fair. Don't ask me things like that. Okay. If you were given £10,000 right now, what would you do with it? Pay off some debt. Pay off some debt. Definitely. I would like to be debt free. £10,000 is a lot of money for someone like me. So pay off debt. Yeah, have a nice dinner. Get a nice curry. We can't go out anywhere. All the restaurants have to be closed. So I get a nice curry delivered. I pay off my debt first, and then probably invest some in advertising to try and promote my stuff more, so that I don't have to be in debt. If I can sell more, I would like to be more successful. So I would try and use money wisely to help that happen. Sounds really sad, doesn't it? I should be like, go on a fancy holiday, and I'm like, no, I have bills, man. I have bills to pay. So that is what I would use the money for. Oh my gosh, if you asked that as like a surprise like Christmas gift, so you can give me £10,000, oh my gosh. I know you didn't, I'm just being a dick. I'm just imagining how fabulous that would be to get that. Oh. But anyway, moving on. Okay. What are your most used emojis? I do the laughy cry one a lot because I think people are funny. And I do the, you know, when the guy's like, that one, because sometimes people say things to me and I'm like, what? Why are you being weird? So instead of calling them names or telling them they're dickheads, I do that emoji because I think it conveys a sort of, what you're saying is peculiar, stop it emotion. with my emoji. Yeah, those two probably. I do that squinty eye one that's laughing, again, because sometimes things are funny, but not in a you're being hilarious way, but in a sort of sarcastic or daft, and it requires a laughter, but it's not designed for comedy. It's just a sort of observation, and I don't think that I probably put too much thought into my emojis. I need to convey my accurate feelings, so I don't want to just blast you with random emojis that don't necessarily convey it accurately. I want to be accurate in how I translate myself through little tiny yellow faced people. You guys put up with me real well. And my nonsense. Okay. What's your favourite smell? Well, you know what? I really like lavender. I love the smell of lavender. I absolutely adore it. I had some lavender body cream stuff that I've run out of now. I used it all. But I used to just walk around sniffing myself. I really should try and get some nice lavender perfume. I love the smell of lavender. I also love the smell of vanilla. I love the smell of lemon. I love lemon. You know what I also really like, and this isn't a perfume smell, I love the smell of frying onions. I eat a lot of onions. I'm probably very stinky, but I love onions, so I'm always cooking onions, and frying onions is just delicious. And then I eat all the onions. As I say, I'm probably very stinky, but I love onion. Alright, how many have I done? I'll only do a couple more. I was worried that it was going to be one of those rude ones. What are your favourite nighttime activities? Like late night drives, bonfires, walks, etc. I've developed a bit of a suspicious, dirty mind, I think, doing these. Late night activities. Technically, my favourite late night activities at the minute are making sure my kids are asleep and then lying in bed reading my book. Because my kids don't sleep very well and I love reading, so I love to read. So I go to bed and I read my book. But if we're thinking of things that I would like to be able to do more of, because obviously I can't at the minute, late night activities that I love going out. I love walking around a town or a city, and just sort of exploring, going into bars, restaurants, having a drink here, then walking on, having a bite to eat here, and then walking on, looking around a big city. And yeah, just exploring, but with a very sort of casual, stopping regularly to chat and have a drink and something to eat, and then walking on and looking around. I really enjoy that because I love the energy of cities. And cities at night, I really enjoy it. And I don't like to just stay in one little place or go out dancing. What I would like to do is just drift around and get to experience the city and the beauty of it and the busyness of it and the energy of it, but whilst eating and drinking, because I love doing those too. So I'm going to do one more and hope it's not a really serious one that will bum you out, because that happens sometimes. Then I feel really guilty, I've sent you off for your day miserable, so I don't want to do that. No, right to the bottom. Mix them up. Alright. What have I got? It's not a bumming out one, I think. Are you following the news, and what are you interested in? Yeah, I follow the news. I usually have news radio playing, so I listen to talk radio and LBC a lot. I don't always agree with the presenters on stuff, but I quite like that. I like getting different perspectives on the news, so I listen to perspectives from more right-wing and more left-wing journalists on talk radio, where they discuss the headlines, they talk about the news and popular affairs that are going on, and I get the different perspectives, so I don't like to just stick to one. Do you know what I mean? I like to listen to people I don't agree with, because I want to be sure that any thoughts I have aren't made from like an echo chamber. I don't want to just get what I think repeated back to me. I like to change my mind sometimes or think of it in different ways. So I do follow the news. I'm obviously right now, what's capturing most of the attention is the vaccine, and that's very exciting and all of that, and Brexit, which is not so exciting and is very stressful. So yes, I do follow the news. I am interested in the news, and really whatever is the big story of the day, I like to keep a handle on it. I don't like to be uninformed. So thank you very much for watching another one of my Ask Me Anything videos. And yeah, if you subscribe to these videos, I bring out a video every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9:30 in the morning. Yeah, so subscribe and put on your little dingy bell so you know when a video comes out. If you want to put a question in my bag in here with all of these, then I have an Ask FM account as JJ Barnes, or you can comment on this video, or there's links to all my social media, and I get questions sent in from all over the place. So wherever you want to find me and ask me a question, I'll be able to answer it on one of these videos. What else? Oh, if you go to my website, jjbarnes.co.uk, you'll find links to all my work and all the links to my social media and stuff. My new book and my film and TV work, everything really. Yeah, so come find me, come chat to me, say hello, and I will be back again soon. Thank you very much for watching again. Bye.